Howdy YouTube, Darlington Farm here, just over here at the farm. And as you can see, I got my SA250 here all torn apart. What I was hoping would just be a gasket on the front of this thing, kind of turned into suck. The front gear case on this engine is aluminum, and I didn't realize the water pump does not go through. The water pump just bolts on here via this plate, and as you can see, the plate is perfectly intact. However, the front of the gear case here that it mounts to, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, it kind of looks weird. Well, this is nothing but corrosion in here, and I could probably put my finger through that if I really worked hard, but it's split. I don't know if you can see that right there. Right there, kind of all going along there, and there's a split right there, and a split right down there, where the the gear case there is cracked and it was letting engine oil. I thought the front seal on this there was kind of going bad, but it was engine oil coming out of this front gear case that it was kind of weeping over here. And there was a little bit of coolant because this was pressing that plate out and causing the water pump, which mounts right there, to leak. And I suspect at some point somebody knew this, because right there, there's RTV, RTV all along there, and you could see where somebody had taken the bolts on this loose and just kind of pried them out and tried to squirt RTV underneath there, and there's still some on that bolt there. So kind of irritated. I think I found a place that has a new gear cover here, but it's like $200. And then I got to pull off. It looks like I got to pull off the I don't know if I'd call it a balancer or whatever the hell that thing is, or whatever you call that on this engine, which that does not look like it's going to be a fun project. Get off there, gaskets and stuff. So kind of a pain in the ass. I had all the parts ordered. I will say Perkins Parts Direct. Oh wait, that shows my address. I probably shouldn't do that. Diesel Specialist right there is the actual who drop shipped it from. Anyway, I'll post a link to their to their website. They were really good about getting me my Perkins parts. Kind of funny, right here, the thermostat right there is from Turkey, as you saw there. There's a thermostat down in there. Anyway, the one gasket is from the UK, and then I think the other gasket was from someplace else, or maybe it was from the it's from the UK too. I guess there's one other part that I got that was a Perkins that I think it was from like Chile or someplace like that, or Chile, I guess. Anyway, so I gotta see if I can get the parts ordered to put this sucker back together here. Kind of irritated. Everything else on it is gone really well. I decided to go ahead and drain the diesel in the tank here and just dump it in my, in with my waste oil, just because it kind of has a weird smell to it. After I put some Lucas in there, it ran fine. I didn't really want to take a chance on grenading an injector pump on this thing just for $30 worth of fuel. So I decided I was probably better off just go ahead and drain it, put fresh fuel in it, clean out the tank while I'm at it. And I'm just going to go ahead and replace the filters, while I'm at it there, clean out the sediment bowl, and just kind of, try and go through it and replace as much as I can. I still am not 100% sure on whether I'm going to go ahead and pull the engine and just wire wheel the whole frame, because it's going to be a while that I have this thing apart. I actually kind of need to use it. I need I need to do some work down in Bloomington where I need a welder and I need an AC generator, and I don't really want to have to throw that and my other generator in the truck. So I'm going to try and hustle and get this thing put back together here as soon as I can. But I may just go ahead, and I haven't decided if anybody has had any experience pulling the generator off of one of these Perkins. I'd be interested. I can't decide if I want to go ahead and replace the rear seal, because it does look like it has a bit of a little bit of a weep. So I don't know if I want to try and go ahead and separate it and But then it's like a whole can of worms. I don't know what I'm going to find in the generator, but it does weld really well, so I don't know. I may try and just go ahead and do it right and separate it and replace the rear seal while I'm at it, because then I should have a pretty good, pretty solid, reliable machine at that point, having the front and rear seals replaced. This gear case, I may just go ahead and put a new water pump on it while I've got the whole thing torn apart. I got new radiator hoses and, a bunch of new parts. And boy, my camera doesn't want to focus out here. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at there. It kind of sucks. If anybody has any recommendations on Perkins parts, I would be obliged. This is the same engine that's in a bunch of different Massey Ferguson tractors, so I may just go ahead and see if I can, call around some of the tractor junkyards around here and see what I can find. But I kind of have a feeling they're going to have that same corrosion, so I might just go ahead and get a new one. And I think I'm going to replace the air hose here. But other than that, it's pretty good. Seems like everything's pretty solid on it. I think the rheostat here, right there, it welds okay, but there are a couple of spots in it where it doesn't seem like it welds quite as well as my pipe liner over there, which leads me to, I finished the mobile base for my jointer here. Welded that. I did take video. I will get it up soon. I have yet to pick up the electric motor that will mount back here on this on that outrigger there, but it's on casters, and even though it weighs like 1,300 pounds, it's really easy to move, so I'm pretty excited about that. Anyway, yeah, I'm Darlington Farm. There's my predicament right there. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.